Hello everybody, my name is Carl and welcome back to Pow Bam Zing. Today we are going to do an unboxing of the 8BitDo Sn30 Pro Bluetooth gamepad. This is something I picked up for mobile gaming for my laptop when I'm on the go, such as at work on my lunch break, or other people could possibly play them on the subway or the city bus, getting to wherever they need to go. Because putting a normal size PS4 controller or Xbox controller in your backpack is just not fun. This is a great alternative to throwing in a massive controller inside your bag or your backpack, especially if you have a messenger bag like I do. A large controller won't even really fit in there. So we are going to do an unboxing of this, see what comes with it, see what comes in the packaging, and also see how well it performs. Now, I picked this up at Best Buy for around I think it was $39 at the time. They have them for $45 right now, and they also have a Sn30 Pro Plus version, which does come with the extended handles on the side and looks much more like a normal controller, I suppose you could say. All right, here we go. Something else this controller features is two bumpers up on the top here. Now this is compatible with just about everything. The box says it's compatible with Switch, Windows, Android, Mac OS, Steam, and Raspberry Pi. So just about anything that you can play, this controller will work with. And I believe I can't remember which version of Bluetooth it is. Bluetooth 4.0 or 5.0. It really doesn't matter. The point is that you can pretty much play this on anything except for, I don't see if it's natively compatible with Sony or Xbox, although it says Windows. So perhaps. We're going to try this on the PC though, because that's going to be mainly my system of play. You have some instruction manuals, or one instruction manual I should say, and a USB-C, which is interesting because most of the time this kind of stuff comes with a micro USB or mini USB. USB-C is a welcome change. All right, I have something to admit to you guys. I was never a Nintendo fan growing up. I played mostly PlayStation, so I had the original PlayStation controllers, and they were obviously more bulky and clunky than this was. This is pretty much as streamlined as it gets, but I really do appreciate the retro feel that you get with this, even if you aren't looking for a specific controller that can just slip inside your bag that's small and that's slim like this one is. It might be considerable just to pick this up for the childlike feel that you get when holding this in your hand again. I had some friends and stuff who had Nintendos back in the day, so I am familiar with it. I just never had one of my own. Button feel, right off the bat, feels really nice. It doesn't feel any more unsimilar or dissimilar than my Xbox or PlayStation controllers do. I'm impressed with it overall, actually. For $45, this feels very solid. Even the analog sticks themselves feel solid. They track smoothly. They have a fairly small dead zone in the center, and it just overall the quality feels there, which for $45 it really should be, because even though that might not be the price of a quote unquote normal price gaming controller up there in the 60s, you can certainly find third-party alternatives for cheaper than that, sometimes in the teens on Amazon if you're really looking. And granted, they do not have the quality build that the registered products do, or the actual products do, but you can certainly get them for cheaper if you want to. And this feels like it's right up there with the registered products. Like if Sony had made a version of this for their PS4, I would expect it to feel this quality. It's even heavy. It's got some weight to it. That's probably because of the battery inside, because it's wireless. Unfortunately, I cannot play it in my PC, my desktop right now, wireless, because I do not have a Bluetooth PCIe connector. My desktop has always been wired, or I'm sorry, my desktop has always used Ethernet connection. So we're just going to play with it wired, but I think it will give a good indication of how it plays and how it feels. So maybe we'll warm up some Rocket League or something that will be a good indication of how a controller like this might perform, and we'll see how it does. So I really enjoyed spending my time with this 8BitDo Sn30 Pro. The weight of the controller and the contours of it, I mean, Nintendo knew what they were doing back in the day when they originally created this controller type. And 8BitDo did a great job following the architecture of it, and they really nailed the weight and the overall feel of it. Even the texture of the controller and the buttons itself kind of helped me forget I was just using a controller in general on games that were never designed to use this type of controller. So it was a pleasure to play with. The buttons are smaller than they normally would be on a standard size controller, especially the R2 and L2 and the bumper buttons. However, I completely forgot about it, and as I was playing, I played about 15 minutes of Spyro and Rocket League combined, and even though I'm not super great at those games, especially Rocket League, I enjoyed my time with it. It was really nice. Never did I feel like I ran into an issue playing either of those games where I was like, oh man, I would have gotten that had I not had a crappy controller like this. No, it was a pleasure to play with, and it's really nice that I have this in my bag and not a controller 3 times its size taking up space in my backpack when I'm on the go. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope it gave you a good expectation of what you're going to get when you buy the Sn30 Pro. I would highly recommend it, especially for the price and the portability and the wireless features of it. So I will catch you next time on Pow Bam Zing. If you have any questions about the controller or anything like that, let me know. I haven't used it super extensively, but I will answer whatever I can about it. Have a great day.